In this quick video, we're going to look at a couple of the features of what we call org sites. Now, one of the main benefits of an org site is you have a dedicated URL that your users can always go to. So you don't have a different URL for all of your different call websites. They all can reside on the same site. And when your users come to your org site, they can simply click on the Current Calls for Entry tab, and they'll have a list of all current and past calls that your organization has ran or are running. Now, another main feature is the ability to do membership management. So if you have organization members, they can actually register and enroll, and you can set up various membership packages with associated cycles. For example, you can do 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, up to 1 year cycles and have differing amounts for each of those memberships. Now, membership management allows for automatic billing. So upon each year, your users will automatically be rebilled for the next year for membership within your organization. You also have the ability to publish a membership directory along with public profiles, and you can customize the information that is displayed on the public profile as well. Now, on the main org site, there's a few tabs here. We have the Home tab, which just has the basic information. Your Membership tab, which has the ability to register and also list your current members directory. We have the Events tab, so organizations can create events. This could be a class, this could be a fair or something like that your users can register for the event along with associated fees. We have the Current Call for Entries page, which shows all the current calls. And then we also have this new feature called Call Galleries. Now, this will list the call gallery of all current and past calls that you've run through ArtCall.org. Now, this is optional. You can choose to publish or not publish any specific gallery you want, but you can see that these new call galleries are really beautiful, laid out masonry style galleries of your call. You can choose to customize which information appears on the gallery page. You also have a detail view for each of the individual works that were submitted to your gallery, along with quick thumbnail access to the full size views here. And you can go back and see all of the call galleries as far back as your earliest call you've ran through ArtCall.org. So that's a nice feature, being able to see all the call galleries. Now, I'm going to go ahead and log into the back end or the administrator dashboard and show you just a couple of features that are on the back end. Now, on the back end, you of course have some quick statistic information about your call and your membership. I'm going to go ahead and click on the Calls tab, and this will list all of the current and past calls that you are currently running. And you can click on the View Call button to head straight to the exact call website for any of the current or past calls. You can see the amount of users, the amount of entries that were submitted for each of those past calls as well. Over here on the Users tab, we'll show you all of the users across all of your calls. And you can see via the Calls column here, if you have users that have submitted to multiple calls, they'll have a different number here in the Calls tab. One extra feature here is you can mass email all users across all calls. So if you've run 3 or 4 calls and you want to email just all the users that have submitted to any call, you can use the mass email feature and be able to mass email all of those unique users throughout your calls. The Events tab is where you can go ahead and create and add new events. As your users register for this, you'll be able to see how many users have registered, as well as limit them to a total amount and see the exact enrollment. Your Pages is where you can set up the pages that appear in the menu and edit the various settings along with those. Here in the Settings tab, you can just add a few information about your organization and whatnot. Now, down in the Membership tab is where you can see all of your current members. So the Membership tab would show you members that are members of the organization who are paying the membership fee, not users who have just simply submitted to calls. In the Fees tab, you can go ahead and set up your different membership packages with the associated fee and fee cycle. The Payments tab will show you all of the payments that users have made through the memberships. Finally, we'll look at the new purchasing and selling of artwork. Now, this allows you to manage buyers and sell artwork through your various calls. So I'm going to click on the Sell Items tab here. And the first thing you'll do is you'll select from which call you want to sell from. So I'll just select one of these sample calls here. And then you can see if the item's not for sale, I'll have a not for sale. And if they do have a sale price, you'll see the sale price listed right here, along with the title and the ID. And I can easily filter by a category. So I can come over here and choose photography, and then simply click each of these artworks to add them to your cart. Now, the new buying and selling of artwork is set up sort of in a cart style, which allows you to add multiple artworks in a single transaction. So I can go ahead and add 3 or 4 of these various items here to my cart. I can then go ahead and click make a payment and fill out the payment details and click purchase, and that will automatically email a receipt to the buyer and mark each of those works now as sold. Now, if you have existing buyers, you can also use those. You can click on the existing buyers, and then you would select them here from the drop down. This particular demo doesn't have any existing buyers. But the benefit here is that your buyer database persists across all of your calls, so it belongs to your organization. So this allows you to track buyers across multiple calls. So if you have one buyer that purchases each year from you, you'll eventually then be able to go in and click on the buyers tab down here, and you'll see a list of all the buyers, and you'll see all of the different purchased artworks they've purchased, whether it's 5 years ago or last month. So that's kind of a few of the features. There's a few other features that are tucked away inside some of the settings here, but that should be a quick example of what org sites can do for you.